Grotto Falls parking area. We made it. I think there's no parking. Maybe there's additional parking ahead. Got a Cybertruck.
Cybertruck, you see Cybertruck?
So even in the slow season, parking lot was full. A couple of these pullovers are full. And we snuck into a little pullover down a pretty steep grade. But we got in here, so we're on our way to Grotto Falls. All right, guys, check this out. We're at Trillium Gap Trail. We're going to the Grotto Falls.
This one.
That one. This is the waterfall that you can see the backside. So let's go for it. Oh, Daddy already. How many? You know what? Maybe we'll have a contest. Not a contest, just to keep track of how many times we fall. Daddy has a history of just falling up steps. So here we go.
We're hiking up to Grotto Falls. It's been a little bit of an incline so far.
Who's breathing heavy?
I think all of us. It's uphill.
What about that way?
Going up.
Oh, look at this tree.
I'm all out of breath. It's been uphill for this first part.
This is so brutal. Daddy.
Bye, buddy.
You guys are doing awesome.
Going up. On your way to Grotto Falls, a 25-foot waterfall, be prepared for a gentle but steady ascent with an elevation gain of 585 feet. Although it can be a little strenuous, the trail is rated as an easy to moderate hike along an uneven, unpaved nature trail. So watch your footing. With the rocks and roots, we've tripped quite a few times. Round trip to Grotto Falls measures 2.6 miles and generally takes the average hiker a few hours to complete. Along Trillium Gap Trail, you will cross 4 streams without the help of a bridge, each unique and beautiful in its own way.
Eat too much, you'll get sick, and you'll.
What you got going?
And you'll explode.
That one's getting filled up. He's got a protein bar.
If you eat too much protein balls, you'll explode. You done? Can I cook? Up there in the ground. Just make Mom fine, and when let them get. And then when you put on the top, so they can slide.
So far, we're deep into the forest, going uphill. Nothing but uphill so far, but you can hear the sounds of running water the entire trail so far, so that's nice. But man, it is like dark.
Really dark.
We got our sweatshirts on. Daddy doesn't have his on yet. Got a nice big backpack to keep me warm. It's cool in the woods right here. Out and back, so it's not a loop. It's what's called out and back. We go to our destination point and we turn around. The Trillium Gap Trail offers views of vibrant foliage, including large hemlock trees, magnolias, ferns, and a variety of wildflowers. And of course, the trillium, a flowering plant from which the trail gets its name. Which is how many meters?
Nope.
Can you feed about me?
Nope.
Mom. Burn. 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 This is just like.
You know, Gavin was enjoying all the ferns that we see. Like they're not at Lowe's, are they, buddy?
No.
They're actually in the real life. We get to see ferns in the real life, not just at Lowe's.
And I see purple ferns.
Yeah, some cool ferns everywhere. All along the forest bed, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
It's just a bird.
It's a cool bird. It's not just a bird, it's a Smoky Mountain National Park bird.
We can't record all the time or else you can see us tripping 1,000 times.
Yeah, so if we're keeping track at home, Gavin and Owen tripped over the same rock, I think, just now.
Yeah.
And Gavin had a full wipeout. I think Gavin's the first one for a full wipeout.
Wait, I'm skinny.
We'll keep the score. We'll keep score for you, for those at home, on how many falls we get. Who's gonna win this trail falling adventure.
So we can
All right.
go on purpose and we'll get it.
Man, look at this. That was a lot. You almost got hit. Is there a bear up there?
I think so. But what are those?
You almost got hit by quite a few acorns at once.
I don't see any bears.
No bears?
Wait.
All right.
I saw a squirrel.
Gavin, let's go up here.
I saw a squirrel behind the tree. I was just creepy.
Is that what fell?
Yeah.
Let's see. Wait.
Is this?
This half a nut's what fell out of the tree. Whatever this is.
It has to be like a bear up there.
This cute white caterpillar is a hickory tussock moth and is common in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. But its hairs are poisonous and can cause an itchy rash, so it's important to avoid touching them. So we ran into somebody on a trail and she's like, look at this cool caterpillar, and it was cool. We just took I don't know if you got a shot of it, but you just don't know unless you know exactly what you're touching. Make you itch, sting. Okay, Owen loves his rocks. We're never get enough of that.
Rashes.
Sting, rashes. Who's that insect guy that we love to watch? He gets himself stung. We've seen enough of his videos where, yeah, wow. So
Now we're scared.
always be careful with nature. Know what you're doing.
Just a board.
Check this out, guys. Now this one, you can really see the rings.
Yeah.
We're gonna add it to our Junior Ranger. Look, can you count the rings, Owen? Look, see, each ring is a year. You seen it?
You can sit for a moment and do the sounds. How many
Look at that.
human sounds do you hear? How many
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
So Gavin stopped at about 50 and he's not even halfway. So that tree right there was well over 100 years old. So guys, Junior Ranger, let's be quiet now real quick. No noises, and we're gonna listen to what sounds of nature. We can walk.
You don't have to walk.
Listen to what sounds of nature, and then you tell me, all right? So let's do 20 seconds of silence and tell us what you hear.
Starting now. Oh.
All right, guys, what did you hear? Because it wasn't a lot, but let's go.
I heard a waterfall.
Yeah, the water, running water is something we always hear. It's called like the white noise of water running. Owen, what did you hear in that silence?
Maybe a bird.
A what? Bird? I heard a bird too.
Dang.
It's been pretty quiet. We didn't hear any nuts falling at that moment. We've heard nuts falling. And you can hear a slight breeze,
Oh, yeah.
a slight wind, the water, birds. But not much. It's pretty quiet, isn't it? In order to be a Junior Ranger of the Smoky Mountains, one of the requirements is to touch the moss. Look at this trunk right here. Right here.
Spongy it is.
Oh man, right here, look at feel all this on the trunk.
Very pretty.
What's that feel like? Oh man, very soft. Very soft and spongy. Yes it is. Carpet of the forest.
Great looking.
There's more moss up here.
Try to dodge the nuts that are falling on a tree.
There goes Daddy.
And me.
Go ahead, I'm gonna let you go. You stay close.
Oh no. Oh, just a bridge. Got it? Oh no. Now this is part of playground. Well, they actually. Well, look. How do you get across?
Oh, we gotta go on the bouncy. So we're gonna enjoy this for a second. Yeah, how cool is that? Back to having a little drop off on our left here. So we have the find a buddy. And there's Owen's buddy. You got mommy safe, Owen? I think we have came to our place, Grotto Falls, because I hear some heavy waterfalls. Grotto Falls was likely named for its enchanting cave-like setting. It's the only waterfall where you can literally walk right behind the curtain of water. Step into this natural wonder and get up and close with the falls as the mist surrounds you. You'll hear and feel the thunderous rush of water pouring into the pool at your feet. Wet. Let's go. You go to mommy. And that, guys, is the back side of the water. You'll be blown away by the natural beauty of this gorgeous waterfall, one of the Smokies' favorite attractions to visit. The air is cool and misty, the water cascades down over the rocks, and you can almost feel the peaceful energy of this magical spot. It's a place where you can slow down, take a breath, and let the beauty of the falls remind you why we love exploring the outdoors together. So you do get to hike by yourself. You run into people, but when you come to these major points of interest, you get a little crowd. We found a nice resting place on a rock, fueled back up, enjoyed our surroundings before we headed on back.
boyfriend keeps photo bombing all of my pictures. Quite annoying. Every time I try to get a nice picture, video, it's either him or his camera in my way. There's a certain passage, certain rite of passage you get when you become a dad and you get a little older, is you get to throw these jokes that you never knew you had. So,
That's
you know,
dad jokes.
that's what it's called. And so, what?
Look how big that log is.
There's a big log there. So, it just popped in my head. I mean, I should be on the same level of like a Dave Chappelle or something, but you know, he's like, are we almost close to that waterfall? I'm like, yeah, no, they closed it. They turned the water off. Whoa, there's one. Keep a score. You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
He's okay.
Hey.
We can't film all of them, but
I'm basically
Mommy?
cheating.
Mommy hasn't failed yet. Mommy, have you failed yet?
I'm basically cheating, guys.
Well,
I'm basically cheating.
he's got a stick.
Yeah, because I'm tricky Woodsy.
So anyways, yeah, and he fell for it. I've thrown that down a couple times.
What else I'm trying to do.
All right, the sun's peeking through.
Is it dead?
I don't know.
Is it just... No, it's not dead.
Look at that guy. We're just a family that loves nature, but we're learning on every hike. Let's see. We're going to take a picture. All right, we got this. Look it up.
Honestly.
And it says,
Oh,
pipe, vine, swallowtail.
That butterfly?
Oh, Mommy's got it. So there it is. Look, guys. See? Look at how beautiful that is. And then, Mommy, you got the butterfly. It turns into a butterfly.
So it's not venomous, right?
That's what it turns into right there.
Is it venomous?
So, hey, technology, we learn a lot.
Either way, you don't want to touch it. Just
No, we don't want to touch it, but you know what? Let's move him along the trail.
Good.
All right, we put him right here. He's safe, guys. He's going to turn into a beautiful butterfly. And enjoy the Smokies. All right, we got him. Newsflash, Owen said he's almost out of energy. You know, we bring some snacks and some protein bars, but
Protein hits you later, not as soon as you eat it.
Roaring Fork Road.
correctly.
Look at this tree. Let's all get around the tree. Look how big this tree is. All the way up. We're hugging a tree, man. That's a beautiful tree right there. Alrighty. Say bye to the tree.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, tree.
Now let's just wait here for this to come back.
Number 3 for
Another
Owen.
wipeout. Just as I turned the camera off, Owen got a full wipeout. Owen, how many have you got so far?
3.
No, it's more than 3. We're in the double digits now. Double digits, how are you? Okay.
No, I think he has 5 or 4.
No, he's got more than that, I promise. I've got a few.
He said this looks like the shaky thing from Floor's Lava.
Yeah, it does look like something
Yeah.
The premium
You know what's weird is that we still haven't heard a lot of insects. Maybe at night. Does this come alive at night? All kind of insect noises?
Probably.
'Cause we don't hear a lot of insects now. And guys, guess what? That's it. Out and back. Dorado Falls.